Good morning. Welcome to Say Said Tarot. I'm Kiera. I'm not here for likes, shares, and subscriptions. But before we pop off this weekend, let's talk about this full moon energy, okay? So I know that a lot of y'all want to know about tarot and love and, how to further yourself. And y'all want to see some cards, and I got you on that. But let me just tell you something really quickly. When it comes to personals, I love doing the personals because I love connecting to people on an individual level. All of my personals will tell you that I didn't really stick to the time limit. I always go a little bit above and beyond because I'm not doing it for money. I'm doing it for the true experience of connecting and healing people. With that being said, I'm not going to lie to you just because you gave me some change. You know what I mean? And I do say that because I have a career. You know what I mean? Like, this is extra. I'm carving time out to do this. And I've had to really have a come into Jesus because this was supposed to be my video journal. This was supposed to be something private. And I was crazy and didn't select the public, the private button. And it ended up being public and it ended up growing to this. But I'm saying that because, I don't know if y'all check my prices, Knight of Cups here, but $15, $30, $70 at the most. And I'm spending time, text messages, and even a phone call, even if that's not what you ordered, if I feel like that's what you need, because at the end of the day, I'm a speaker, I'm a healer, I'm an educator. So don't think I'm gonna lie to you for money. Don't think I'm gonna lie to you just because I don't want to be told that I'm wrong, because whether you know it or not, I know what's going on here, and I can feel this energy, and I'm not going to tell you a story. I don't know you, so I can't see you, none of that. And I'm saying that I would never exploit anyone's business, but I'm just saying the same energy that I pick up collectively, the personals damn near be a video. Sometimes I'll be like, I'm just gonna send them their money back and send them a video, because what you're looking for is right here. Accountability. Sometimes I see that people just want to be told that it is what they think it is, or I am the karmic, I am in Jezebel energy, it's me. And if you need that clarity, I got you. And that's why some of these personals turn into a conversation. You might have ordered a video or an audio, but you know what, I'm gonna send you a couple of YouTube videos that I already recorded with the same energy in it, so that you can sit with it, and then I'm gonna call you so we can dig into it together. With that being said, I'm about to do a full moon reading for Sagittarius energies. Full moons are about releasing. Also, please look out, because I am going to get with some other tarot readers that are online. Just because I've only been online for a year doesn't mean I've been in the lifestyle, the culture of tarot, of energy, of the occult, for a year. So I found some wonderful people that I feel like we all got the same message out here, and I feel like we need to work together more collectively, because we're saying the same thing in different ways. And if you can't get it here, then I want you to get it somewhere, because at the end of the day, most of the people who are watching tarot are watching because they're in pain, they're trying to heal, they're lost, they're seeking information, and you deserve that. You stepping out doing that for yourself, how dare we not meet you there? And for the people who just want to do that, I need mine, that ain't even the spirit that we're supposed to be coming out of. You know what I mean? If you know that you are enveloped by the universe, then what are you talking about? You need something. You need some more of something. You should be full. Y'all keep your ears open. I got some hair in my mouth. Boom. That's all it is. So right now, what you're releasing now is you prayed for something, okay? You manifested a new beginning and ending here. This is giving me the releasing of a soul energy here. This is also giving a waterfall energy or a tsunami energy of emotions here. It's like for a lot of people who have not wanted to go ahead and rock the boat or push the envelope, that's what's happening now. The Magician here with the Queen of Cups, you have everything that you need on all levels and platforms to understand yourself. There's a deeper understanding of self, and therefore you're able to release this cycle and go on to the next cycle. Sagittarius rules luck, lottery, expansion, travel, and at the end of the day, with this Three of Wands energy out here with the Magician, you have everything that you need to go to the next step, next level. With your intuition, with your emotions, you know what to keep, what to release. So exclusively, this is a you energy. You know what I mean? The opposite of Sagittarius is Gemini, which talks about choices and decisions. It talks about being on your path, your life path, your tribe. So I feel like at this point, you know exactly what's going on here. I'm about to lay 12 cards, and we're about to look at all the energies together. Just because we're doing that doesn't mean we're going to be here forever. I am not about that life. I'm a realtor by trade. It is the weekend, so I got to do this and get on down. But y'all was on my mind. 1, 2. The Devil's the first card that came out, which we're going to start with, you know, Aries here. With the Devil energy here, there's this entrapment energy here, this codependency here that you're struggling with. That's what you need to be releasing here. After Aries is Taurus. There's a Two of Swords here. There's a blockage here. There's some inner peace that needs to be held. There's something that needs to be released so that you can go within. There's a reader that I like, Tori something. I'm going to get these readers together, I promise you. But she says go within so you don't never have to go without. That's the energy that I'm picking up for you, Taurus energies, okay? When it comes to this full moon, you need to release that, okay? Again, remember the collective energy is that you have everything that you need to be okay, to release, to move forward. And moving forward with the Three of Wands is your ships coming in. So Aries, there's some codependency, the Devil energy that needs to be released here. You know that it's toxic and codependent. You've learned a lot from it about yourself and other people. So now you can release this toxic trait, okay? After Aries is Taurus, the Two of Swords here. So this is, again, that go within so you don't have to go without here. It's that seeking peace, seeking higher understanding is also something I'm picking up here, because this is giving me like a unicorn energy out here. After Taurus is Gemini, the Emperor here. So there is some type of authority figure that is fake as hell, that is fallen. There's some resources, there's some misuse and abuse of authority here that is no longer going to be. You need to release this person, this figure, or this way of being here. If it's finances or resources that you're holding on, I'm seeing in my mind someone holding on to a rope, their hands are bleeding, they're turning red. Release that shit. That's what you need to be releasing, okay? If you got to release a group, some friends, if you got to release the control, is something else that I'm picking up here also for Geminian energies. After Gemini, it's Cancer with the Five of Pentacles. You're letting some money go. And I feel like you're ghosting a situation. You could be ghosting a job or a project, but I'm not getting something that's like 100% legit. I'm getting something that was done in the dark here. Maybe it was an OnlyFans where you wasn't showing your face, or a Pornhub where you wasn't showing your face. Maybe it was, you know, something illegal like scamming or drug dealing. You're releasing it with love quietly here. You understand that you're going to be losing some money when it comes to this energy, Cancer, but at the end of the day, it's just not worth it anymore. With the Wolf out here, this is giving me the energy of feeling like you're being hunted or haunted because of some decisions that you made in the dark, and at this point, it's just not worth your sanity anymore. There is stars all over this card, so it's just giving me a sense of peace about it, though. It's just this reckoning energy that I'm picking up. After Cancer is Leo. You have the Eight of Swords. That's analysis paralysis. That's doing the same thing over and over again, but also for me, sometimes it's a sense of protection, cocooning, and defense. It's in reverse, so that's the Seven of Swords. So that's giving me the energy of also releasing, sabotaging, and taking accountability here with the Seven of Swords here. You knew Seven of Swords is a strategy, so you know what you've been doing, and you've been putting in that bay. And even if you no longer want to address it out loud, this is something that you're pondering and thinking about in your mind here. You're also being more noteworthy of who comes around all the time and who comes around when they need something. I'm picking up that you are highly going after sneaky energy. You're very suspicious right now. You're very paranoid, Leo. I'm also getting this energy of doing things in the dark here, sneaking and creeping here. That's something I'm heavily picking up here. It's something that you do all the time, that you realize that you do. I feel like you're starting to narrow down the amount of sneaking that you're doing, but you're still doing it here. It's just like a tiger never changes his stripes, but you're definitely getting smarter about something. I'm also getting this energy, Leo energies of using people who use you, reverse psychology here, and manipulation. So you just have to choose where you are with that vibration, high or low. After Leo is Virgo, which is the Queen of Cups, which is a major energy. So I would have to say that Virgo could be heavily affected by this moon. The Magician is also Virgo and Gemini. Gemini is the opposite of Sagittarius, so I can definitely see how you would be affected. But with the Queen of Cups coming out, which is a matching collective energy, I could definitely see where not only is Jezebel, which is the opposite of the Piscean energy, because I'm gonna keep I can remember the connectivity of the energies, but you're also getting your feelings, okay, Virgo? This is this energy of being filled with love, but also the Queen of Cups is a nurturer, is giving, but what I'm really picking up is somebody who is doing what's best for them, even if it hurts. This is giving me, I'm seeing somebody that's doing something, they crying the whole time that they do it, but they are doing it. At the end of the day, it is time. Something is not producing, something is not worth it anymore. This is the energy also of knowing that, you know, money doesn't buy happiness here, and seeking, like, at the end of the day, like, on my deathbed, will I be happy? What will I remember? That is the energy that I'm picking up for Virgo here. A mother figure could be a huge concept right now. Marriage could be highly on the table here. You could be reflecting over all your past partners. You could have also met the love of your life is something else that I'm picking up here. You could have lost the love of your life is also something I'm picking up here. So this could be wedding tears, or this could be funeral tears, but I'm definitely picking up a lot of water emotion here. So this moon is heavily releasing that. Again, with this magician here, it's like releasing all these emotions. I feel like you've been trying to hold your emotions in, and at this point, Virgo, you can't do it anymore. So the floodgates are open. After Virgo is Libra, the Empress in reverse. Something is not manifesting. You're not giving birth to something. With the Empress energy being out here, it's telling me that you do have this energy within you. You're just not utilizing it at this time. With the Empress energy being out here, I'm also getting this energy of you controlling resources. You deciding when you want to give to something and when you don't want to give to something. Now, the Emperor energy, which is Geminian energy, is out here. So you got the Empress and the Emperor out here in reverse. So at this time, with this full moon, there's definitely an energy of things being let go. Resources, emotions, projects that are being let go of. So at this time with Libra specifically, this is you holding back your control. I'm getting a hoarding energy of control, of power, of resources. And I'm getting someone that's filling their stuff all the way up. You know, sometimes when you're like watering plants or mopping the floor, or like say there's a flood, you'll fill up the pail and then you'll go dump it somewhere else. Some people like to just scoop enough to make themselves feel good and then go dump the bucket. So they got a whole bunch of, you know, back and forth with a light bucket. And then you have some people that want to fill it up as much as they can before they take that journey to go and empty it. I'm picking up Libra energies. You're in that energy here, where you're filling up as much as you can before you release something. You have the capacity to self-fulfill, and I feel like you're starting to learn that fulfillment energy. You're starting to take in that everything is within me. With this Empress in reverse also, is giving me some understanding of that if it's not time or if it's not meant to be, you're not going for it. I'm sorry that I'm channeling, so I'm just looking into the air. I'm not looking at anything. There's nothing there. I'm sorry, I just realized I was doing that, but I keep doing that. I don't know why I keep doing that, because I'm listening more to my thoughts than anything. But with this Empress energy, like if it's not meant to be, that again, there's that with love. This is releasing things with love, okay? After Libra is Scorpio, please. Scorpio, Seven of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles just came out. You will get two. So this is giving me a duality energy. This is also giving me Scorpios, are you in a relationship? I'm picking that up. This is giving me two minds here. You got the Seven of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. So something, I'm picking up something that was trickling. So this is like something that was inevitable here with the Seven of Pentacles to the Six of Pentacles. It's like you've been giving less. Something is slowly manifesting, and I just don't know if you even care anymore. I feel like something's come to a slow and steady halt here. This is also giving me the energy of someone who's been working really hard, and you're stopping to smell the roses, stopping to feel the wind in your hair, the grass in your feet. You know what I mean? It's an awareness here. This is a pause. Scorpio, you're giving me the energy of someone who just looked up and realized where you were here. So there's a measurement energy here. There's also this energy of like backtracking here. Reflection is something I'm strongly picking up on here with the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. So this is looking back at all the things that you've given, reciprocated. I'm feeling like too, you have something that you're just now realizing the value of, and you're starting to think like, wait a minute, I got something here, but you don't know what to do with it here. Knight of Pentacles here, you're not in a rush. This is letting something go, letting something rip here. Again, I'm getting what you're letting go is the need to rush. You know that time is the great healer, the great revealer. You know that you worked hard and that something's going to manifest. You know that it's only a amount of time. I'm also picking up slow and steady wins the race. You know that. So you're no longer in a rush. You surrendered that. After Scorpio, Sagittarius, the Chariot card just came out. Sagittarius, that is your energy out here. So I get that you are moving ahead. Something is being released, some type of success, notoriety. The Chariot is Apollo, goes across the sky. Apollo is also the god of the sun. So again, you're releasing the need to be seen, to be in control. There's a lot of pride and ego that's being released right now. I feel like you are knowing enough about yourself to know that you don't need these things anymore. There's some duality here. I'm also getting the sun is rising and setting. So if this is not an actual death, this is a figurative ego death where you're like, you know what, I've had my time, I've had my shine. I don't necessarily need this anymore. I'm also picking up Sagittarius energy of understanding all of your characteristics and what you have to work with, understanding the good of yourself and the bad of yourself here. And again, there's this reflection of trying to figure out, you know, how I got here, what I've collected, and where I'm at. I'm getting that the Chariot has landed is what I just heard. I just heard the Chariot has landed. So I don't know if there's a cycle of success that is now coming to an end, because I did just notice, and I hate that I did because I ain't looked at the bottom of the deck for nobody else, but the Five of Cups is here with the Two of Wands in reverse. So this is, again, letting something go here. It's like I had my time to shine. It's the Chariot has landed. I'll go fix my nails for y'all today. I'll release that shit too, okay? I'll go release this nail polish because I might have a little time today, maybe. There's a sense of urgency here to get everything wrapped up. So I do feel like this is a huge cycle. I don't know what's going on in astrology. You might want to check that out. But I am picking up this sense of urgency and this sense of labor, this sense of like movement. But it's like moving alone where you're not necessarily telling everybody what you need to do. You're not giving yourself a rundown. You're just intuitively knocking shit out, okay? After Sagittarius, it's Capricorn. Capricorn, please, with this full moon. Capricorn, you got two as well. The Six of Wands with the Seven of Wands. So that is a progressive energy here. The Six of Wands talks about victory, notoriety. Again, it's interesting because the sun is setting on the sign before you, but you're going up here. You're fighting. I just heard contender. So there's contender energy here. I'm also picking up this energy of someone who is finally passing the torch from this Sagittarius energy to this Capricornian energy here. Someone who doesn't want to, like Sagittarius don't want to work anymore. They're giving it to somebody. Capricorn energies, whoever's embodying this is somebody who wants to work, someone who's willing to prove their worth. I'm getting that the spotlight is on you, Capricorns, right now. I'm getting that you are now leading the pack. You may have the microphone is something else that I'm seeing and I'm thinking about. Capricorn energies, when it comes to the Seven of Wands, I feel like you're in charge. Okay, I also feel like you're quieting a lot of noise. So what's being released for you is you. You're finally letting yourself out. You're stepping up. You could have been, I'm getting this energy of somebody in the crowd holding back. For those of you who are Christian, you know, in church, they say if there's anyone out there that would like to come be saved today, and it's like, you're looking around. Capricorn's finally like, I do. And you're stepping up boldly to something. You're stepping up with superiority here. I feel like you're following your destiny. You're answering the call is something else that I'm picking up strongly for you. After Capricorn is Aquarius. Thank you so much, Spirit. Aquarius. You got the Eight of Cups upright with the Temperance in reverse. It's time for you to walk away. The expiration of something is upon you here. I get that you didn't want to let something go, so something is letting you go, Aquarius. With this Temperance, something's not balanced here. You could also be emotionally unstable right now. Something else I'm picking up. You're releasing being emotionally unstable here. You're going towards more hope. I'm also getting that you have hope some days and you don't some days. You're trying to figure out what it is that's making you like this, and that's what you're letting go here. With this Temperance energy, this Sagittarius energy, I'm not an astrologer, but I get that you could be squaring this Jupiter energy here, that you could not be having the best of luck right now, and you want to, you're trying to, you're hoping to, you're running towards something. I'm getting energy of a door that's closing and you're trying to catch it right before it closes. You're not going to make it, okay? So whatever this cycle you were trying to save, it's over. You need to let it go here with the Temperance in reverse. It's not balanced. It's not meant for you, whatever it is, okay? Whoever it is, okay? There was some sense of emotional fulfillment here because I do see that this mermaid is going towards it. Mermaid energy, okay, that Piscean energy here. So you could have had a vision, an illusion for yourself here with these rainbows out here. You had that vision for yourself, but Archangel Michael is in reverse. So this was not designed by spirit. But again, I'm getting this kick the door down, race to stop something before it ends, but this cycle is inevitably over. With the Magician and the Three of Wands here, you have everything that you need inside of you with the Queen of Cups for this season to expire. You have to allow it, you have to appreciate it, and you have to respect it, okay? Lastly, what is it out here for the Piscean energy for this full moon? Thank you so much. Pisces, got one. Ten of Wands in reverse. There's a surrender here. I'm getting Pisces too, that you're getting a lot more sleep here. I'm getting also that something's comical to you. I'm picking that up. That with this Ten of Wands, something is not as bad as you thought it was going to be. I feel like you had a lot of anxiety around something, and now that it's actually happened, it's kind of like, you know, go figure. I could have guessed. This is also the energy of knowing that something wasn't meant to be, something wasn't going to prosper, and just finally allowing it to just be what it is. You know what I mean? Not trying to fight something here with the Nine of Wands, the Ten of Wands and the Nine of Wands. I feel like you fought enough, Pisces. This is an ongoing battle here, but I feel like you're owning that. At the end of this cycle, you're going to be, I just heard the general, sergeant. I don't know if you're going into the military or if you literally been battling. I don't know if this is like a domestic right here, but this is giving me the energy of like someone who's been through a fight, someone who's been through something, and at the end of this here, you know burden, you know pain. This is also giving me the energy of someone who went after something via naivety, and you fucked around, you found out, you know what I mean? But you're not mad because you're the type who's appreciating the experience for what it is, you know? Damned if you do, damned if you don't. You're looking at it very optimistically, like, at least I got this, at least I did that, at least I went here, you know what I mean? But if it didn't have to be over, it wouldn't. But this is someone with this Piscean energy who has fought long enough, you know what I mean? If I can make it, I can make it. If I can't, I can't. And that's exactly what I'm picking up for you with this Ten of Wands in reverse. I'm also getting that you're releasing someone telling you what to do here. If you had a mentor, or if you were a student, or if you had a teacher or something who was guiding you, you're releasing this guide now. You no longer want any help. You want to take the training wheels off. You're ready to go at it alone. You think that you can handle it yourself, and I believe that you can as well. Is there anything else that Sagittarius full moon, anything else that we need to learn from this energy? Anything else that we can use this energy for collectively? Let's go, collective. Y'all got this. You know, a lot of things been making sense, and I had to ask Spirit, why am I doing this on YouTube? I can do this all day by myself. You know, I know enough people that get personals that's decent, but the biggest thing is there's billions of us. We need more people to heal. Yeah, work on your healing here. Sagittarius, Nine of Wands. So this is not wanting to heal, ain't been wanting to heal, ain't been wanting to do the work, been trying to figure out like, what can I do over here? Feeling crippled here. It's like get the most results out of doing the less labor here. With the 4 and the 8, that's 444 here. When it comes to your stability here, it's time here. Piscean energy, Jezebel energy, looking at it differently here, okay? This is like something it just is what it is at this point. Something's closing out in your lives, all of us. There's something closing out in all of our lives, whether it's a time for us to be quiet. We've been quiet too long, so now it's time for we can't be quiet anymore, or whether we've been too loud and we can't be loud anymore. It's time for us to go sit down. One way or another, we're looking back right now. This is that reflection energy, okay? This is the final goodbyes. Before I turn out the light and close our eyes, I'll tell you a secret I've held all my life. 6 of Cups here with the 6 of Wands. There's 2 6 out here. For the final goodbye by Rihanna, Piscean energy out here, you got 2 6s. So this is karma. Something's balancing out here when it comes to how we're seen on a public platform, when it comes to how we're being seen by everyone else amongst our groups and our friend groups. It's like we're finally starting to look at ourselves here with the Queen of Pentacles and the 5 of Wands and the 3 of Cups. I feel like a lot of us have been dealing with how we fit into a group with this Sagittarius energy. How we get along with others, you know, and our principles surrounding communities here. But at last, you know, whatever's happened with you, whatever you've learned with the interactions of people, whether it's, you know, how they made you unstable or how they were making you stable, if you manipulated them or if you gave them the benefit of the doubt and they still fucked you over, you're learning what you need to learn about tribe and people here. Sagittarius does rule foreign affairs. Foreign doesn't necessarily have to mean out of another country. It could just mean something that's different for you, something that is not, you know, native to how you were raised. So we just got to experience other people, other situations, to see how it affected us and how it made us feel and how we turned out. And for a lot of us, you know, I'm getting that there's an energy of, you know what, I'm glad I did it. Wasn't perfect, wasn't the best, but it was definitely worth it. That's the energy that I'm picking up here. So even if you didn't fill out with some people over money, or you done found out what the true essence of envy and greed is, I feel like we got acquainted with a lot of toxic energies here, and it's like, ooh, like we might have heard about some stuff, you know, we might have been told this is what's going to happen when this happened, this is what's going to happen when that happened, but we've been able to really live it ourselves, good and bad. Some people are sad because their reign is over here with the Magician, and it's time for us to just, you know, suck it up. This is giving me the energy of like a president that has done their term and they handing it over now. And this is also giving me the energy of those who are saying, man, I really didn't want to be the president, but who's next? Who's more fit? Let me check this out. Let me see. I'm also, you know, let me see if I'm able to. Confidence is out here with the 6. What can I give to people that I love? What can I contribute? Okay. Who am I within a group, and what impact do I leave here? Because you've seen with Judgment here, now y'all know what goes on in the dark. That's what we're releasing now. Releasing what goes on in the dark. Let's get your advice. I love y'all. I'm proud of y'all. I'm here with a newfound confidence and conviction because I've been being led, and I'm always going to do what Spirit asks me to do, because I know that I would never be disobedient. Obedience is the way. However, that doesn't mean that I've always been confident and I haven't always known what the hell was going on. I'm just trusting Spirit. I'm just having faith. So now it's starting to make more sense, and they're giving me more insight and intel. This is the energy, what you're seeing within me and my spirit. What's exuding out of me is someone who said, now Spirit, damn, go this way. Man, okay. All right, you got the GPS. I'm going this way. I don't know if I like it. I don't know if I'm comfortable. What are we doing here? Where am I? And then you're finding out, or I'm finding out, oh, this is amazing. This is beautiful. This is what this is. Ooh, I'm so glad that I have faith and conviction. And the Spirit's like, what you thought I was doing with you? And the truth is, I just didn't know. I didn't think good or bad. I just thought nothing. I just did. That's the thing. I didn't know. Really didn't know. So I'm here now because I know. I'm happy. Same with everybody else, having that energy of like understanding of what has gone on with you and your past cycles. Now I don't know how long this cycle was for some of you. You know, I don't know if it was like the last 3 years. It's something I'm picking up right here with the Magician here, Virgo, Gemini. So between Gemini season and Virgo season is when we're going to see this energy really play out. That makes sense because you got Gemini, then you got Cancer, Leo, Virgo. So between Cancer and Leo, we should have the climax, and then we should be shedding everything out here. Again, letting it go. It's like a climax. So you got everything that you need now to address these things out loud. Remember that, at least from my tarot channel, I'm just like a radar tracking the energies. What goes up must come down. What's going here and what's going there. So the advice for you is to simplify your life. I cherish the simple pleasures of life. You know, you got to be okay with having enough. You know, and you got to always know that you're going to have enough. Gratitude basically is this lesson. I unfurl my wings and fly, willing to leave it all behind, willing to leave the riches to go to the rags out of humility. And then making a difference here with expecting miracles. This is missionary energy. You have enough energy now, collective, to go out and to talk to other people, teach other people. And if you are not the one that's going out and talking and teaching the people, what I'm picking up intuitively is that you may be one of those people who know now that you have shit to learn. Because I just feel like it was a lot of chaos and movement right here, but it's like people, it's like all of the chips have been rearranged. They're gonna be rearranged again. That's what energy does. It moves. But for now, the next cycle is beginning. So that's what's being released here. You know, like, okay, I thought I knew what I was doing. I realized I thought I was a teacher. I'm ready to be a student. I thought I was a student. I realized I'm graduating to be the teacher. That's exactly what's happening there. So I'm hearing like, be on the lookout for money to exchange hands, for those who are rich to, you know, lose some money, for those who didn't have money to get some money. Be prepared for those who are married to be single, for those who are single to be married. Be prepared for teachers to go back into the educational field for another field. And I'm not just talking about the education system. I'm talking about management, leadership, CEOs, executives saying, hey, I don't want to do this anymore. I want to go over here now. Be prepared for people who where like, I don't want a promotion, I'm happy right here, I don't want no attention, I don't want nobody to know my name, I want to be in the background. Be prepared for those people to step up. There's a changing that's going on right now, but it's the big issue, the biggest lesson that Spirit is teaching us. It's not a punishment. Even if you're like losing something or going to lesser, it's more about humility and gratitude. That's what this is all about. Because again, you'll get it back and you'll lose it, and you'll get it back and you'll lose it, but you can never lose your faith. You can never mess up the priority of your principles while all the things in the matrix are moving around you. You can't do that. I was in property management. I was good. Before that, I did home health care for very wealthy clients. I left that to come here to Atlanta. I left Memphis, left everything. 2 cars, nice place, college. Left all of that to come start over because that's what I was called to do. And people laughed at me and said, damn, now you broke, now you this, now that. You left all of that. I would have never. But I did what I was called to do. I ended up getting it back. I left it again 2015. I went back to Memphis because Spirit told me I had some things that I was now able to identify to get closure and to wrap up. I had hurt and trauma that I didn't know I had, that now that I found out here in Atlanta that I had, and I knew the root of it, it was time to go address it. So I went back for a year straight. Everybody said, you're crazy. You just got this opportunity, that opportunity. But Spirit said, go back. I got everything back again. And then I moved back to Atlanta. And from there, I've never seen lack the way that I've seen it in the past. So you got cycles within cycles. So I've had lack. If I want to be honest, this is a low point for me right now as I'm building my real estate brokerage, as I'm opening my real estate school, as I'm a single parent, as I'm doing these readings right now in my pattern of life. This is what I would consider a lower point for me. But my low ain't what it used to be. Because that's the thing about energy. It'll go up and down, but it ain't gotta do this. It could do more subtle up and downs, but that's depending on your humility and your gratitude. It ain't gotta be so bad. It ain't gotta hurt so much. It's just about if you understand what's going on. It's like getting a shot. A child getting a shot is gonna panic, freak out, scream, kick, and it's gonna be bad. But I hate shots myself, and I get a little clammy and I get a little emotional, but guess what? I'm a grown ass person. I understand what I'm doing. I understand that it's going to be over in a second. I understand not to tense my arm. So now that you have more experience and information behind it, now you can go ahead and you can handle it a little bit better. And guess what? There still might be some trauma attached to it. You still might learn something, but it's not like a hurricane knocking the wind out of you. And even then, it's like, okay, Spirit, okay, woo, I must really need to learn some shit, instead of, why did you do this to me? I can't believe you. But that's what this full moon in Sagittarius is bringing for y'all. I'll be back on Tuesdays. Cultivating Prosperity is out here. The more that I'm getting into, understanding that I'm here to help people, teach people, touch people, because there's someone new out there that needs this. There's someone that's worthy out there, and I don't know which person is going to be weak with the chaff. So keep showing up. That's what Spirit is telling me directly, and that's what I'm sharing with you. Keep showing up. You might be the student today, the teacher tomorrow, and you may become the teacher again and become the student again. It's a cycle here where there's things that's changing, and we may have to learn again, and we may teach again. But until we meet again, links to personals are below. Remember what I said. Even though it's a personal, even though you paid a little something, that doesn't mean that I'm enslaved to you. I work for Spirit, so I'm still going to give you the real, the raw, and I'm sorry. And it truly does hit a little harder in the personals because I love people and I can feel it even more directly. But I know that puncture to that pain is the beginning of letting it out and getting that healing started. And that I'm so proud to be able to do for anybody. And until we meet again, y'all, keep growing.